Are you kidding me right now? Are you freaking kidding me? That is how they end Yowamushi Pedal Season 1? Please, someone tell me I am wrong and this is not the final episode of Season 1 and I do not have to wait over 12 to 13 weeks to see Season 2. Please, someone tell me I'm wrong. Because this, oh my god, this is the worst cliffhanger of the entire fucking anime season. Because the way they end this episode, you have freaking Kujo, and then you have Fukutomi, and they're rushing up in front, the final battle of the second day, and then guess what? Freaking ending credits. You're like, what? Then I went past the ending credits hoping I could find something that most likely would tell me whoever won, and no, just pretty much say, see you on the next ride. Fucking upsetting. Overall, this episode was a good episode, besides the cliffhanger just literally slapping me in the face and saying, you gotta wait for Season 2. Oh, this was a good episode. And, you know, it's been a long ride. This entire series, 38 episodes, has been quite a fun and long ride. I've enjoyed it. I really have. This series was my introduction into the sports genre of anime. Really, it was. This was my first ever sports anime I've ever watched. And it definitely opened my eyes up to better genres and better anime, and I am happy I watched Yowamushi Pedal. This is a really good series I would recommend to other people. Just from these 38 episodes, it strengthened my love towards the sports genre of anime, and I'm happy about that. I really am. The characters are all likable, the animation looks amazing, I love the music, and there's so many different characters that you'll always find someone you love in the series. And overall, this is a series I think everybody that's into, like, sports anime should watch. If you like Kuroko Basket, or you like, you know, for instance, Haikyuu or something like that, I think people would probably like this. So let's talk about my feelings of this ending, okay? This episode pretty much was just showing that all three teams made it together and that they're about to challenge the final length of the final day, and all the aces are moving up to whoever could cross the final finish line of the second day. Now, at the end of this, we find out Mitsuji has a plan. He says, let's jump to phase 49. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? I mean, he jumped like 20 or 30 phases, if I'm correct. He jumped a lot in that little amount of time. So I was like, holy crap, so what is this phase 49? Because all his team members seem to get very confused or scared, and so most likely it's something even more dangerous than it was the first time when Mitsuji threw off his dead weight. So we'll have to see how that is the first episode of Season 2. We have Fukutomi that's rushing up by himself alongside of Kujo, and I like that a lot. I like the way the animation of this episode really zoomed in on the faces. They made some really good artwork on the faces, and it really just showed you the expressions and the different emotions on each character had while they were racing. I like that. I really do. Pretty much, though, from this episode, what we could see is Mitsuji is going to be alone for the rest of this entire race of the final day of the Inter-High. As I guessed, my last review, I pretty much stated most likely Mitsuji's team will crumble on top of him because of what he's doing. You can clearly see he only wants to fight by himself. He only believes in himself, and he only believes that he should pass the finish line, and he doesn't believe in anybody that's really helping him. You can clearly see that, because he said a line in this episode, I don't know the exact line he said, but this is around the lines of what he said. He said pretty much, it's going to be me versus you, Hakone Academy. And I'm like, oh, so it's just him and versus Hakone Academy. So he's completely just cutting out all of his fellow team members. So, pretty upsetting right there if you think about it, because Mitsuji is a good character, but he will have his downfall because of his selfishness and at the same time not caring for his teammates. So, right here, though, I feel like this episode was a good way to wrap up overall Season 1. I'm upset that I didn't finish the second day. That's something I really wanted to see and see it finished. But I am fine with the way it is at this moment because it'll leave me more pumped and hyped for whatever happens on Episode 1 of Season 2. Because we'll have to conclude the second day, whoever's going to win there. We're going to get to see what happens with the third day. Most likely we'll have some dropouts. And then we'll have the entire section of what happens after the Inter-High. I mean, clearly they haven't announced how many episodes Season 2 of Yowamushi Pedal is going to be, so nobody knows if it's going to be a 12-episode series, a 20-something episode series, or even a 38-episode series. Nobody really knows at this moment. I don't know if they have enough material to cover that long of a series like they did Yowamushi Pedal Season 1. Either way, I'm looking forward to it. I would definitely recommend everybody that has yet to watch Yowamushi Pedal watch it to catch up to Season 2. And really, I mean, this is good. This is a good series. I'm going to miss not watching this every single Monday. Getting up every Monday morning and all that, waiting for it to get released, and then watching it and being happy and psyched out for Mitsuji's creepy freaking caster faces from Fate Zero. So anyways, everybody, I love all of you so much. Tell me your final thoughts on Yowamushi Pedal Season 1. Did you enjoy this series from start to finish? What'd you feel about this episode? What'd you feel about that cliffhanger? What'd you feel about Mitsuji's Plan 49 or Phase 49? Everybody, let me know in the comments below. I love all of you so much. much. Please be safe. Chibi out.